Hi you guys, today is going to be an update video. A few years ago, I did share a review of the baby BREZZA or BREZZA, however you pronounce it. But I wanted to come back and share an update because I have been using it for a couple years now for multiple kids. Tell you some feedback, tell you how I'm feeling, some things that happened, some tips as well too. So hopefully you do find this video helpful. So make sure to go ahead and take a second and give me that thumbs up. It only takes a second. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angel. I'm a mom of two and I share mom life content, organization, which is my fave, and a little bit of lifestyle. So if any of that is your cup of tea, make sure you do smash that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. So to give you a little bit of background, like I said, a few years ago, I bought my very first baby BREZZA, or BREZZA, however you say it, and I did a review on it because both my kids are formula fed. And if you guys want to know why, or you know, the reason behind that or what happened, I will leave it linked. You can go watch that video. Ace is now 4. He was my first son and I used my BREZZA for a while. And I'm going to tell you guys about the durability of it too. And then for my second baby, she is now getting ready to turn 1 at the time of filming this. I bought another one for her. I decided not to use my old one. It actually still worked, but I did buy a new one for her. So I have very well used multiple of their machines for several years. So I do hope you found this video helpful because I'm going to be letting it all out, okay? Because I have gotten a couple viral videos on other platforms. Literally one had got like 10+ million views about it. So I do want to continue sharing my journey and my honest thoughts on this. And this is not sponsored in any way, although they could have sponsored some of my content. But that's another side note. So if you are thinking about getting one, I do hope you find this video helpful. All right, let's get into the reasons why I bought the baby BREZZA and also the reasons why I like it. One, the speed. Okay, this is it. So we're in here in my pantry and I'm going to be making you a bottle. If you guys have not saw live how one makes a bottle, but one of the main features of this machine is like a baby Keurig. Literally, it can make a bottle within a couple seconds. Matter of fact, I will just make one live. Let me show you. We're gonna do an 8-ounce bottle, okay? But I know when babies are newborns, y'all, if you don't know, babies eat like every 2-3 hours at newborn phase. And so in the middle of the night, when baby is hungry and you need a bottle, this guy can literally make a warm bottle of mixed formula in literally a couple seconds. It's game changing. That is one thing I do absolutely love about it and continue to love about it. It just speeds the game up. Newborn phase is usually the roughest phase because between sleep, being hungry, the diaper changes, it's just a lot on your plate. So this is just one thing that kind of just makes your life easier in that sense, because you don't have to worry about mixing bottles, making bottles, could be in the refrigerator, all that stuff. It literally makes it fresh right then and there, and you can take it and give it to baby. So my husband and I both do love it for that feature and how quick and easy it makes bottles. So to show you, I'm gonna put an 8-ounce bottle in here and show you how quick. Now, remember, if you do smaller ounces, it's even quicker. So when you're doing 2-3 ounces, especially at newborn phase, it makes it in like 10-15 seconds. I think I timed it in my review, my first review. I think I timed it. I can't remember the exact seconds, but I think it was less than 15 seconds. So you can go back and watch that one. I'm going to show you how fast it makes an 8-ounce bottle now. So just putting a bottle in here, you literally have your settings up here. I got it on 8 ounces. Can you guys see that? And the formula is full. The water tank is full as well too. So let's just show you in real time how many seconds it takes to make an 8-ounce bottle. I'm going to hit start. Since you heard that, this is a good example because you can see, can you guys see this flashing logo? That means the funnel needs to be changed. And so you literally just take it out and change the funnel. So I actually do have an extra. I keep a spare just for that. I don't have to go wash it every time it needs to be changed. Okay, so now that we have a clean funnel, let's make this bottle. So there you have it. I should have been timing the seconds, but I'll probably time it while I'm editing and pop it up on the screen. But yeah, it measures the powder pours the water. It's actually warm too, because you can put the setting on if you want like room temperature or body temperature. That's another cool feature that I absolutely love about it too, is that you can set the temperature on it. It makes you a bottle literally instantly and you're ready to go. I'm actually not going to waste this milk. I'm going to be popping this in the refrigerator so baby girl can drink on it later today. So yeah, there you go. That is how quick a bottle is made, and it's something that I do like about it. Is the speed of making a bottle, which again, especially in newborn phase, time is so precious. Time is of the essence with them newborns because they don't have no patience. Okay, they don't. Okay, so another point that I want to talk about with the BREZZA is the durability of it. So when it comes to the durability, my first one for my son, I used the entire first year. And then after that, I transitioned to a toddler powder, which is like a shake, a toddler shake that has like extra nutrients and vitamins in it, and continue to use it. Let me grab it. This is the one I used for A's. So I actually used the machine like a couple years for my first son. And like I said, when I had my little girl, it still worked fine. I just was ready to switch it out for like hygiene wise. You know, even though I did maintain it and clean it, I just felt like, okay, 3 years was enough. Let's get a new machine for baby number 2. So this one hopefully can give me another 3 years. So the durability of them are great. So Ziri is on formula right now. She's going to be switching over to this powder as well. It's a nutritional drink for toddlers. So I'm still going to be able to use the machine even after their first year. You might use it for shakes. I don't know. But I do use it for this toddler nutritional milk drink too. So even after I'm done with formula feeding, I keep him on a shake. And actually it's really beneficial for him, because even when it comes to like sickness, y'all, even though I know you hear a lot when it comes to breastfed versus formula fed babies, you know, I think a mom is a mom. Doesn't matter how you feed your babies. But I will say, as far as my baby's being sick, Ace got sick for the first time in his life when he was 3 years old. Ziri did get RSV, but she literally went through it in a short amount of time. She never had to get hospitalized, and she handled it like a pro. And that was when she was maybe 2 months. So as far as their immune system is good. And I think the extra vitamins that's in the formula helps them as well too, to stay healthy, and also with a lot of the nutrients and vitamins that they need that sometimes you have to supplement for. It's already in the formula and the nutritional drinks as well. Third point I do want to talk about, especially if you're debating getting one or not, is the maintenance. Okay, it is so important and essential to properly maintain and clean this machine. One thing that usually has to get cleaned daily is the funnel. I got a little tip for you at the end. I'm gonna give you all my tips. Another thing you do have to clean is the powder area. I usually clean mine when the powder runs out. I clean it. But you do want to do a whole machine deep clean once a month minimum. You feel free to do it more. And they have instructions in the book of how to do a deep clean. And we've done that for, you know, ever since we had it. The cleaning and the maintenance of it is not bad, but I'm going to throw out my tips to help you. And then like you do have to take this little bottom piece out and clean that as well. The tank, you have to clean that too once a month as well. So it has a lot of pieces. The instruction book is very easy to read and understand for cleaning and maintenance. But like I said, the daily cleaning is the funnel. The monthly cleaning is the whole machine. Now, let me jump into some tips and hacks that maybe can help you if you're thinking about getting one. Tip number 1, buy more than one funnel. Yes, that is the very first tip, because it's game changing. It cuts down on how much cleaning you have to do. Again, the funnels last 4 runs. After every 4 runs, you have to clean that funnel. And it'll pop up a little message to tell you you got to clean that funnel out. So y'all, newborns, if they're going through a bottle every 2 hours, that's about 12 bottles a day. Okay, if you ain't never had a baby in newborn phase, yes, our babies have went through on average 12 bottles a day at newborn phase. I mean, it cuts down as they grow older. It does cut down. But imagine that would be 3 cleanings of the funnel a day. And in the middle of the night, when the baby is crying and hollering and you got to feed baby, who wants to go clean a funnel? You don't have that type of time. Okay. So my tip, definitely buy you more than one funnel. And we do have multiples. We clean bottles daily because baby go through bottles a lot in a day. So if you're cleaning once a day, I would say pick up 1 or 2 extra funnels to help you get through the day. So you only have to worry about washing once a day, like washing when you wash your bottles. Another tip, let me address a lot of things that came up on my viral video. Some people had good, some people had bad. experiences. But I will tell you, we did have an experience, and I'm going to tell you what solved that. One, cleaning is essential. You guys, you cannot drop the ball with this machine with cleaning. You can drop the ball with mopping and cleaning your floors and vacuuming, making your bed. Yeah, you can drop the ball all day long, especially in the newborn phase. You ain't got time sometimes to worry about all the little small stuff. But do not drop the ball when it comes to cleaning this machine. Okay, that is essential. First son, we never had any issues whatsoever. Literally zero with him for years. And then with our daughter, we did run into an issue, and we found out what the problem was. With her, she did start getting a little bit of blood in her stool. What was happening is we was letting the powder go down to the orange, and like with our first machine, we were so diligent going by the instructions, but we kind of dropped the ball with our second kid. And so we would see the orange and we'll keep like using it, you know, once the powder kept going down. No, literally, you have to do this. As soon as you see the orange pop up in this little powder, as soon as you can see some orange, refill this powder machine. And that happened to our daughter when she was maybe like 2 or 3 months. And we saw, okay, it was the powder. As soon as we kept this powder full, we had no issues. She's almost 1 now. Never happened again. The book, the instructions say to always refill it as soon as you see some orange popping through the powder. So you got to follow instructions. You do. Definitely follow the instructions. The book tells you. So not even 1 or 2. Don't do any more runs. Once you start seeing the orange, once this powder starts to decrease down and you see the orange starting to show through, refill it. Literally, that solved that issue. That solved that problem. Like I said, my son, he was only child. So we were very hands-on. By the time you have that second kid or more, you kind of like, you're more lenient, more laid back. Stuff don't matter as much. It's just like, so it would go down and we didn't refill it immediately. And that's what happened. So that is because the little orange thing in here measures the powder. So if it drops below that, your kid is not going to get enough formula in their bodies, and it's going to be more water. Remember, the orange is like your measuring cup, right? So if you're literally dipping powder out of the can, if it's not filled to the top, your kid is not going to get enough formula, right? It's going to be more water than powder. So it's the same with this little orange thing. That is like the measuring spoon. So you don't want it to drop below that. So as soon as you see it start to show through the powder, refill it. That's why the instructions is important to read. It's very fundamental, and to follow instructions. And they tell us that in the manual. Make sure. And so that solved that problem. We never had issues since, and we've still been using it. And that was what caused it. That is another tip that hopefully you guys find helpful in the future. Now, another tip as well too, speaking of making sure your kid has enough formula, you want to always ensure you're on the right setting for your brand of formula you're giving your child. That is also essential, you guys. You have to go to the website, look up the brand of formula you're feeding your child, and set it to the appropriate setting. If you don't, your child may not get enough formula. That's a step not to skip. When you first get your machine and you're first setting it up, go look and make sure you find the exact formula you're putting in the machine, because they have different settings for different formulas. Again, you have to do that. If not, your child may not get enough formula, and it may not be correct because you didn't put the right setting in there. Those are my tips that hopefully you find helpful. And again, we love our machines, y'all. We love them. I mean, we have went through multiple kids, not just one. And she's still in formula now, but like I said, she's going to be going on toddler milk soon, and we're just going to switch out and continue to use it. So it hopefully will give us another couple of years of use. If you guys did enjoy this video, you found it helpful, again, yo, just tap that little thumbs up. Yeah, that is the most meaningful thing you can do to help me out, and I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more mommy videos, subscribe. Make sure, if you do want to see the very first review I did, go back and watch that, and I'll see you guys in my next video.